Automobile conditioning tips brought to you by Timemo Global Limited. And today I'm going to speak on the topic cabin heat load affect your AC cooling. And of course, this video is for vehicle owners, for drivers, for fleet managers. So what happens is that whenever your vehicle is parked under the sun, the cabin absorb and store a large amount of heat, and this is called heat load, which have a very significant impact on your AC compressor if it is not well managed. I'm going to list out what is going to happen if your vehicle is parked under the sun. I'm also going to give you a solution on what to do if your vehicle is always parked under the sun, if you don't have a shade, if the car is not tinted, because this really have impact on those cars that does not park under shade, and also it is not tinted, most especially if your interior is leather. It tends to absorb heat. It tends to store a very high amount of heat if it is parked under the sun. So what happens is that the dashboard, the seat, and the panel retain heat. That's number one. Number two, the cabin temperature rises significantly above the ambient. And number three, AC first remove heat before returning or before the actual cooling begins. So these are the few tips that you are supposed to do whenever your vehicle is parked under the sun. If your vehicle is not shaded, if your vehicle is not tinted, because most especially this really affect those cars that are not shaded, those cars that are not tinted. Yes, and number one thing that you need to do is one, open the door or the window for 1 to 2 minutes before you turn on your AC. And number two, start driving with the windows slightly down to flush out the hot air that was trapped when the vehicle was parked under the sun. And number three, use sunshade to reduce the heat buildup. If you have a sunshade, you use it to reduce the heat buildup. But if you don't have it, you need to follow these few tips, especially by winding down and also opening your door and keep to flush out the hot air that was trapped when the vehicle was parked under the sun. And number four, park in a shaded area whenever it's possible. So if you are going for functions, if you are going for birthday, for party, for wedding, try to pack it on that shade, most especially if that guy is not tinted. But if there is no spot for you to park on that shade, try to practice the both tips that I just listed out. I want to believe that this video is useful. Kindly share it to benefit every other vehicle owner out there, to benefit the drivers, to benefit the fleet managers. And of course, don't forget to follow this, or don't forget to follow Timemo Global Limited. Remember, knowledge save cost. See you some other time.